Yes, sir. We is live. We is live. Hold on, let me lift this camera up just a little more. Uh-huh. We is live. Quick training, quick things you can work on. We're going to talk about some things you can work on to help condition your knuckles and work on your closed fist punching. So, of course, we got our friendly Mr. Bag here. Now remember, you ain't got to kill the bag. You ain't got to kill your bag. Your bag is your good friend, people. Smash that like button as you come in the room. That's all. This is the training lives. That's right. We're going to start doing some training lives. I'm going to pop on here, drop some things on you that you can take with you, put in your pocket like a now later. Take it now, check it out later. So quick things you can work on, especially with bare knuckle punching. You know, even when you a fighter and you wearing gloves, you should know how to make a good fist or return to a good fist. What part of the knuckles, the things that matter when punching. I'm talking about the real things that matter when it's time to put some knuckles on somebody's faces. And you got to put these knuckles on faces. There's some type of things you got to be ready to. You got to have already trained in preparation to put the knuckles on them. So, and we're going to be talking about 52 blocks, of course. I wouldn't be Lyte Burly if I wouldn't be talking about how you can add your 52 blocks into this. So let's talk about our punching. So I've heard a lot of things, and I hear a lot of people speak on closing the fist just before impact, where it can make the punch quicker. Now this could be true. The only thing I have against that frame of thinking when it comes to punching is that the fight going to be happening. Adrenaline going to be raised, emotions are going to be high, so the techniques you use can't be so high level. You know, like there's some of us that definitely can think in the fight, and you want to get to the point where you can think in the fight. But even those type of thoughts gotta be groomed to have a good pace. You can't be thinking 6 moves back. You know, you may get yourself knocked out. So you got to learn how to think on the fly, and that takes time. That takes time. But the things that you need to be doing has to already be built in. So to try to close your hand at the last moment on impact may work good on the bag, but when it's a person, I think that's real hard to pull off. There's a good chance you're going to end up with a broken hand to some degree because you're asking your mind to be in too many different places and there's a fight happening. That's right, there's a fight happening and you trying to spread your mind thin when your mind trying to concentrate on the adversary. So this thing of like having, you know, loose hand and trying to close at the last minute, I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Your Uncle Brody's not with it. Better to know how to make a proper fist. Not saying that even making a proper fist, I can't open my hand up for a stiff jab or to hold my opponent against something. It doesn't mean just because you're making a proper fist and getting comfortable with your fist, you got to stay in a fist or you're going to be fisting. No, you can open your hands up, but this trying to close your hand before the point of impact, now that's kind of left with it. So, you know, we're in the orthodox position. Now, when you also are knuckle punching, you don't want your knuckles facing the sky. You want them right on your opponent. See the difference? Here, here. One more time. Bang. Like 6 shooters. Like you holding 2 guns on somebody. Like you got your 6 shooters. Like this would be a 6 shooter. This is also the position of your fist. And it's going to allow you to hit with the 2 knuckles that matter more than anything. See, these 2 knuckles is it. These are the boxer's break. That's literally what it calls. It is called. These are the boxer's break. When you hit with these 2 knuckles, they're not made to be hit with for hitting. These 2 knuckles are made made for hitting because they not even made, but more stronger for hitting because they come down. They come down into that forearm bone support. So you get more punch power, more durability from these 2 knuckles. So to make that happen to where you're not fighting here, and you're doing something like this because your hands are pointed up at the sky. No, you point your hands right at your opponent and right at the bag. So this would be the jab. stabbing them with it. Your jab has to come out like a viper. Smash that like button. Uncle Burly's out here talking. You know, I only see 6 people in the room, but that's cool. But just smash that like button. If you ain't pressed it already, press it for me. Help me get this video out. Your Uncle Burly dropping that science. That's all I'm saying. I'm dropping science right now. So, like I said, knuckles pointed towards your bag. Bang. It's just a jab. So now let's talk about what else is happening to make sure I stab with these 2 knuckles. So this jab is not this. It's not that. It's not that at all. That'd be like some type of crazy hammer fist that could end up catching those knuckles on the bottom. What's happening is the hand is turning over. My hand is turning over. Let me show you from this side. Bang. So that I'm stabbing with these 2 knuckles. The punch turns. It's not just coming out flying straight like a football going through the air. It's cutting aerodynamics. This punch is going to turn over. Because I'm turning it, it also takes away the shadow of the punch, people. Turning your punch over is so big because this could be your shadowless punch. What do I mean from that? My jab doesn't have to do this. Hey, here I come. No, because I'm corkscrewing it, I can send it right from my any position. I can be back here. Bang, got him. I can lean this way. Got him. I can make it take the body on it. Moving with me. Bang. Bang. Letting it go. Letting it go from right there. And I'm moving. You know, I'm not just stationary with it. This is the jab that'll get you knocked out. You don't want to be stationary with your jab. You want to be able to move behind the jab. Right, left, right, down, left, stabbing. But the key to this is that this punch is turning over and it's pointed at the bag. For your bare knuckle fighting, this is how your hands are looking. Right here. They're not up here. Nope. You ain't got a beef with God. You ain't got no beef with God. You got beef with the man in front of you. So you point them knuckles at him. This is what he's seeing. So he know this is coming. And you're moving. You ain't here with it. You ain't stiff. You ain't stiff with it. You moving with this. Yeah. Sam. Catch him. Yeah. Yeah. Start playing with him. Catch him. Yeah. Moving target, baby. Moving target, baby. And we haven't even spoke about the right hand, the power hand. But, you know, like I said, because this is a 52 block channel, we have to end with some type of 52 block information. So, the jab we were just talking about, turning it over, fist pointing. The same thing with your 52, even though your fist are pointing. Now, you're going to have to learn to get your hands relaxed here. This is not a tense thing. You got to learn how to drop your fist relaxed. So we're going to go to a rear skull and bones to a jab. So we're going to use our skull and bones now, our rear skull and bones, to get his attention to sneak in that jab with the fist pointed. Now we're using our skull and bone, rear skull and bones. Even if he's throwing something, maybe he's throwing something you blocking, maybe not. Maybe you just using that bone, that shape to get his attention. Or maybe you did catch something. Maybe he threw a shot. You caught it, engage back. Fist here. We will be back. More fighting tips with your Uncle Burly.